Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Good? Good. Today's video is going to be about love and how love is not concerned. We live in a society today that has this very specific idea of love, and many of us feel that, number one, we have to give up a part or parts of ourselves to have love, to have connection, or number two, that love is actually painful, that in our minds there's a parallel between pain and love. And I know that sounds kind of weird if that's the first time hearing this, but I'm going to elaborate a little bit in this video. So much of love in our society now, what we call love, and at the end of the day is not actually love, is dependent, is based on sacrifice, is based on I don't want to do this thing, but I'm going to make a sacrifice because I love you. Whenever you feel that you have to give up a part of yourself or do something you don't like or do something you don't want to do in the name of love, it's not love. And we've been conditioned to think this way, and we've been conditioned to live and be in relationships for years, where we're feeling some degree of servitude and some degree of self-betrayal by doing things and being ways that we don't want to be or doing things we don't want to do. And because of that, it's led to this association with love being painful, with love being, I can't have all parts of myself and have you too. I can't be fully who I am and still have connection with you and still have love with you. And if that's your definition of love, if that's how you're operating, there's going to be a lot of pain, a lot of suffering in your relationships. And if you don't feel it and you're operating under that love paradigm, then it's there's a good chance that the other person on the other ends of your relationships are feeling it and just not telling you, and under a lot of pressure and under a lot of stress, and are actually not enjoying the relationship, but they feel that the only way that they can be in a relationship with you is if they continue to do things that are out of alignment for them, that serve your interests. So we see a lot of this today, in 2020 with masks and this idea of, and again, there's a difference between if you genuinely want to wear a mask and you're doing it because, it makes you feel good, then that's a different story. But if you're, wearing a mask for, to make other people feel safe, but you really don't want to wear a mask, especially around family or friends, and you're doing it in the name of love because you love someone, I really want you to take a moment to feel into that and ask yourself, is that really the way that you want love to be? And unconditional love, guys, it's freeing. It's I accept you where you are at right now. I accept you, and all of your preferences. Your preferences are valid. Your opinions are valid. And this doesn't mean that two people may necessarily be compatible. I unconditionally love a lot of people from afar. There's a lot of people in my life that I've had to get, I don't like the word get rid of, but distance myself from or give myself space from, because, it just wasn't a compatible relationship. But that doesn't mean that I still don't deeply love them. It doesn't mean that I honor and celebrate where they're at in life, their quirks, their perceptions, even if they're very different from mine. I still love them. I still, honor their experience. I still want them to be fully them, right? That's unconditional love. It's a celebration energy. It's a joy around a person, right? It's you can be exactly as you are right now, whether you're sad or happy or angry or whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, and I am here with you. Love is taking someone, this is from one of my, great spiritual teachers. She says, love is taking someone as part of yourself. And that's what it is, guys. It's no longer, it's no longer denying other people's best interests that we're in relationships with. Because at the end of the day, if you truly love someone, you wouldn't want them to cut off a part of themselves. You wouldn't want them to do things they don't want to do to make you feel good. That's not love. That's enmeshment. And that's going to be one of my next videos. But love, again, if you're operating under this idea of, pain in relationships and how, if you think sacrifice and concern and worry in relationships is normal, you're operating under a lower idea of what love is, and it gets to be so much bigger than that. We're really letting go of this enmeshment idea of love and stepping into this place again in this 2020, 2030 timeline, this next 10 years. A lot of us are going to be stepping into this idea of love that is so much more expansive, that is freeing, that has no strings attached, but also, embodies commitment. A lot of these things are paradoxical elements, but, when you're feeling what true love is, all of the paradoxes make sense. Does that make sense? Cool. Love is not concern. Love is expansive. Love is freeing. Love is magical. So thanks, guys. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe. The bottom right corner of this video, hit the little button. Donation tab is in the bio, in the description of this video. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks, guys.